Splash. I need a mop on this damn stage. Whip, lash. I'm bending these blocks and the thing change. Get cash. Forever it's never enough, bitch, I save change. Big facts. I'm leveling up, you the same lane.
Second video for the week. Today's this reaction is a reaction to Propaganda by Dax. Oh, and it features Tom McDonald. Interesting. This should be a good collab. Oh gosh, I didn't even know they collabed. I thought they never met before. Well, there you go. Two people getting together. And I've reacted to Tom McDonald on the channel before. I have a whole playlist of my reactions. Speaking of Tom McDonald, if anybody wants to request any songs, any Tom McDonald, anything in general, just let me know in the comments and I'll make a video and shout you out. I really like Tom McDonald's music and Dax too. So this is going to be a good collab. This is the official music video. Zuna was the one that requested this also. Thank you, Zuna, for the request. Oh man, this is going to be freaking great. Dax and Tom McDonald on a song together. Oh man, can't wait to hear what they saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and react to this right now in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I wanted to speak on that. Where it said our truth, like your truth, is not reality. It's not the reality. That's just personal experiences. Like, I think there's a lot of people that say things that happen to them. I wouldn't say that it's the reality. It's a reality. Meaning, it's not true for everyone, but it is a possibility because it has happened to somebody. Like when guys say girls only want men for money, not saying that every girl wants a man for money, but there are some women that only seek men for money. It's a thing, it exists. Same thing, vice versa. If a man only uses a woman for her body, doesn't mean every man does it. It just means that there is certain men out there. There's men out there that do use women for their bodies and nothing else. So yeah, the minority is not the majority, if anything. So I agree with that sentence.
Hey, Daryl. You good, bro? Ain't picking up calls, dog. What's wrong, man? Daryl, you good? Hey. Hey, Daryl. Don't lose yourself. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. 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 Yeah. United we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Independent, how we dead in the game. We don't write to the sound of applause. Hidden truth, dotted lines, ain't never signed, stood and remain the boss. In a world that is full of facades, where if you speak, you get nailed to a cross. I won't be silent, I am outspoken. I am the product of pain, so when you see my name, no fame could never break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotions, scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed loud from demonic omens. The system decides we spend, we buy, while most of our time is spent in bed. The dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is half the cost. The price of fame could cost your head. If infamy is what you seek and propaganda is what you spread. Propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda.
I get it about the news thing, where because NF said it in his song. I forgot which song it was, but he said, I get paid. No, he said, they get paid for trashing people. I get paid because I stay working. While he's out here making a name for himself, there's people that get paid to just trash, like slander people's names, etc. Like, you don't have to do much of anything. All you got to do is just say some outlandish stuff about a certain somebody, and people get paid for that.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. Liquidated, indoctrinated. They convince us all that everything we say is racist, and blood will change it. That's what happens. Y'all need balance. Y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights to stop the madness. They planned it. It's Trump or Biden. We all been divided right in the streets. Elections always been rigged. I ain't surprised.
He said, we've been divided. Yeah, we have. I mean, even back in the days, and like in Africa back in the days when the slave thing was going on. And I know about this through Trevor Noah, and I've told this story already. I think it's in South Africa. It's a thing called, well, it's not, I don't know if it's there anymore, but I know back then it was. And apartheid is a set of laws that kept whites and blacks from living in the same area, from making babies and all of that stuff. Like, they couldn't live in the same areas, they couldn't use the same bathrooms and nothing. And I only know about this through Trevor Noah because he's from South Africa and he's biracial. His dad is white, his mom is black. So he wrote a book about him. He was saying that he wrote a book about how him being born during apartheid was a crime. So it was a crime for him to be on Earth. But that goes into separation. That's been going on for a long time. The separation and stuff like that. So I agree with that.
Somebody cheats. All I see is pentagrams and the propaganda, but our priority's a vaccine. It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character. Too many journalists scaring you. Too many pencils attempting to rewrite the Constitution. They probably gonna tear it up. I love the country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us. We went to bed with the American dream. We woke up.
He said, I love the country, but I don't trust the people that run it. Man, you hear time and time again. And these things that come out through social media. I mean, social media there's some negativity on there, and there's also some things that are being told about the world that's really eye-opening. So us following laws, yeah, if you want to stay out of trouble, but I have heard stories to where I've heard that the Constitution has been rewritten and ripped up and all this stuff. Again, I don't know. This is just what I'm hearing. So don't quote me on it. But I will say this, the government is corrupt. It is. The government is corrupt. You think that they're trying to help us, but no, they're not. Racism still wouldn't be a thing. No, you know what? I shouldn't take that. I shouldn't say that take. But yeah. The government isn't trying to help us. And if they did care about us, like even like I would say even in jail, I was saying this in the last video that I made, in the Gotham video by Dax, where if you go to jail, you're nothing but a number. They don't call you by your name. They call you inmate something something something. But I only know that through TV. I've never actually been to jail. Let me go ahead and preface that. But yeah, as soon as you're born, you get a social security card, which they get a social security number, which they can track. So, yeah.
America. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda.
I mean,
Download the.
I don't watch, I'll be honest with you, I don't watch the news anymore. I don't vote anymore. I haven't voted in a couple years. I don't want to, and I'm not going to, because, man, it seems like our votes don't matter. So, if that, and I saw that with the Donald Trump election, him against Hillary Clinton. Everybody was, from what I know, from what I saw on TV, everyone was voting for Hillary Clinton, but for some reason, Donald Trump still won. So that was an eye-opener for me. It's like, if they can do that, then I can only imagine what the voting process is like if I was to actually go vote and vote for a certain person for them not to win. I mean, majority rules, but how do we know that that person that's in office was actually elected by the people and it wasn't rigged in some way? I'm not telling people what to do. I'm just putting my story out there. Maybe some people relate, maybe not. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it here. That was Propaganda by Dax featuring Tom McDonald. That beat was fire. You know what? I'm kind of glad I'm reacting to them, because if I want, I'm going to go and download their music so I can actually have it in my phone. So yeah, shout out Dax and Tom McDonald. I definitely got it, because every request that y'all send me, I'm writing it down on paper. That way I know what songs to react to, and I know how to go back in and figure out who requested what. So propaganda was just done. I'm gonna cross that out. But yes, I keep a list of all the songs that have been requested. And once I react to them, I just cross them out. That way I can keep going with the next ones. And with that said, I'm going to end it here. Again, thanks Zuna for the request. I'm going to go ahead and react to the last reaction for the week is by Nick Natoli. It's a song called Joe Biden Crack. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Enjoy your day. I'll do the same. With that said, Dante Brown is out.
Look at my life, look at everything I got, it's nice. It's crazy how God blessed me twice. I still can't feel anything but ice. Damn, I'm a demon by heart, that was my part from start.